How's it going, everybody? I've had two different YouTube users ask me to do a review about a specific mid-top shoe by Etnies, and you guys are actually very lucky. I actually have a set with me. They're my roommates, and they're a very special collaboration. It's the Etnies Portland. This is the Alien Workshop collaboration they did for Tyler Bledsoe right around when he was actually doing Hallelujah, and you can actually see a bunch of Tyler Bledsoe stuff they did for the shoe. They also put the alien symbol on the side of it, and also one other special thing. This is actually Tyler Bledsoe's signature he did for the shoe. So this is a giveaway shoe that they did. So with how many people asked me to do this review, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of info about it. If you guys haven't known or have never checked out the shoes, they are a vulcanized wrapped shoe. Other than with the cup sole versus vulcanized shoe I made, there's one very easy way to tell if it's a cup sole or a vulcanized shoe. When you see actual sole, because you have this yellow that's a sole, you have the white that's a fox tape. With a cup sole, you would have literally a gap in between it. There's a little gap, and what that does is it helps to create flexibility, but also to let water tread out if you do step in a puddle, and just kind of let air circulate. But with these ones, it's literally just straight glued. You can see little gaps here and there. Every shoe has a slight bit of gaps. It's bound to happen. It's a vulcanized shoe. But you can actually see it's all glued. So this is a vulcanized shoe. It is double stitched everywhere. You have the facade toe cap. There is no actual difference in material between the front and then behind the stitching. The stitching is purely cosmetic. It's just for looks of the shoe. But literally everywhere on the shoe is double stitched from front to back, and the inside as well. I'm sorry, I'm having trouble with the camera. Still not used to this thing. Never will be. But one thing they actually did for skating purposes is really hard to tell. But each one of the stitches that you see, it's double stitched right over here. But there's actually two stitches in each one of those. So it's side by side two stitches, but each stitch is two stitches. So they actually double stitched it on top of itself. So that way it's a lot harder to break. Being that it's double stitched, that's one of the things that STI is starting to come out with. So that way your shoes have even more longevity, and they stay sturdy and stay intact for a lot longer, because the biggest areas of the shoe that get the abuse is going to be right here in the front for your tray flips, and then you have this for your, like for me, I always bust my kick flips right here. I have no idea why, but for your ollies and your heel flips, it's going to be right here, so they want to reinforce it for you. It's got really good ventilation in it. You can actually tell the holes right here. Helps your shoe to breathe a lot better, so that way you don't create or get a lot of sweating going on when you skate. That's actually one of the things that deteriorate your sole. You have a very nice ventilated canvas tongue. It's a mid-level tongue. It's not really thin, as you can see, but it's not super beefy, and it just creates a really nice feel when you skate. So you're not really having too much pressed on your foot, nor are you having a tongue that's too relaxed. The lightly molded collar, and it's lightly molded so that way you get a really nice feel when you skate, to where your foot's not going to fall out, but then again, it's not so beefy to where you can't just slide your foot on and off without having to always retie your laces. I tie my shoes once in their lifetime, and that's it. So that's actually one of the benefits to having a really nice molded collar like that. They brought down the back of it, so that way you get kind of more that low top feel as far as the ability to move your ankle when you skate, so that way you still get a really nice tray flip going, or you're able to roll your ankle for certain tricks more comfortably than you would just a normal mid-top that goes really high in the back, to where it limits your mobility for your ankle. It's still got a lot of padding right where it counts, so that way you don't get snake bites, to where the board comes back and hits you right in the bone, and that could make you stop skating for pretty much the whole day, depending on how hard it hits. So still really good padding everywhere where it counts. Also, one of the best things about this is it's got a level 3 STI insole, and what that's going to do is, because it's a Volk shoe, it's a little bit thinner, and with this level 3, you just get a really nice cushion so that way you can actually still take all the big impacts like Tyler does, without having to really sacrifice that real bulky feeling. And there's no System G2 on the inside of it. You can kind of see there's a little hole, where usually you would find System G2 in the Volt shoes, but this one is just a solid sole. You're not going to find any G2, but then again, the really nice insole will make up for that. Really good solid shoe. I wish this was actually my size. Again, this is my roommate's shoe. He's let me borrow it for this review. And there's also another cool thing. I think he's actually still selling these. He hasn't told me he hasn't been trying to. So if any of you guys actually wear a size, 9.5 in the workshop, if you'd like a signed Tyler Bledsoe Portland shoe, only message me. Do not leave in the comments. I will not respond to any of your comments about buying these shoes. If you do, leave it in the comments for this video. Only message me on here or on my Facebook. And I will try to work a deal out with you guys about that. So I'm not going to name a price here on the video because it's just mostly a review. Anything else, just message me about it for details and we'll kind of go from there. If you guys have any questions about this video, please leave me a comment below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. If you have anything you'd like me to review for you, only message me about it on here or on Facebook. From now on, I will not be responding to any review requests on the comments because as these videos start to stack up as far as how many reviews I do, it will be a lot harder to track your review questions in the comment threads once actual conversations start on the videos. So just message me about it, please. It would make it a lot easier for you guys and a lot easier on me to help you guys. But again, if you guys have any questions, leave in the comments below. Message me for any reviews. Other than that, I hope it's not incredibly windy where you guys live, and hope you guys have fun skating today.